Welcome back. More than 50 families whose homes were either collapsed or on the verge of collapsing in Umlazi have now been relocated. Heavy and contentious rainfall led to severe soil erosion and sinkholes causing widespread structural damage. The affected families have been moved to temporary emergency accommodation in Amanzimtoti on the south coast. Nobuhle Modise is joining us now live from there. Nobuhle, very good morning to you. We've previously seen evacuations in that province due to inclement weather, and families are often held within those temporary shelters much longer than expected. Does the province seem to be more ready this time around?
You're absolutely correct, Katleho. We've seen instances where people are staying in temporary accommodation units longer than what they should be, and the Human Settlements Department, has attributed this to backlogs. People from the April 2022 flooding, some of them are still, in those temporary residential units. You'd know that those who were moved to the TRUs in Lamontville, there was an issue with them being moved permanently to the Shallcross community, where 4 plots of land were identified by the department, but it seems as though the Shallcross community has not been, impressed with the manner in which this has taken place, saying that there are a number of issues that need to be fixed in their community as well before they can even accommodate other people coming from outside. So those are some of the issues that have been happening with regards to those flood victims from April 2022 who were housed in temporary accommodation, and when it has come time for them to move, there have been issues. And we know that Thembisile Simelane, who is the Human Settlements Minister, has been in the province to come and deal with issues like that, and also, most importantly, visit those areas that have been affected by inclement weather recently, like in Umlazi, where those families of over 50 homes have now been relocated. And we know that in that area, there has been some issues. Those particular RDP houses that were built on that particular plot of land were built in 4 phases, and some of these contracts to build these homes were awarded by the municipality to a group called the Zikhulise Group, and that belongs to the KwaZulu-Natal businesswoman Shona Mkhize. And you'd remember at the time in the early 2000s, there were issues with the structural integrity of those particular homes, and now we see them being the first ones to collapse when in times of crisis. And we know that in the next 2 weeks, the Human Settlements Department will be receiving a report from the National Builders Registration Council, which is an entity of the department, with an assessment. They will be giving an assessment on the structural integrity of that particular area, as well as geotechnical assessments on what needs to be done in that area. But I also want to bring into the conversation quickly Katleho, the spokesperson for the Transport and Human Settlements Department, who's been a permanent feature on our screens since this has been taking place. But I want to find out from him about this particular place where we are. It's called the Lagoon Center, and this is where some of the people have been moved to. What was the structure before? Was it rental flats? Maybe speak to us about the thought behind bringing some of these people here. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Yeah, I think what the MEC for Human Settlement, for Transport and Human Settlements, together with the Minister of Human Settlements, Thembi Simelane, have done, is to ensure that there's speed in terms of the evacuation of the people of each section in Umlazi. We wish to report that already we've got about 144 people evacuated. They are now moving in here. As you can see, they are in this center, Lagoon Center here in Amanzimtoti. It used to be a student accommodation facility, but obviously we could only afford to accommodate them here. We are going to be doing more registration during the day. There are more people coming in who are temporarily based in eThekwini. They are coming here. So we're looking at completing the entire evacuation over the next couple of days. The most important thing is to ensure that there is decent shelter, and that we usher in a new era for the people of YH Umlazi.
Thank you very much. That is Newzroom, who is the spokesperson for the Transport and Human Settlements Department here in the province Katlego. In the next a few hours, we will be going inside and showing you the state that these particular buildings where that have been identified to house these people that have been evacuated from Umlazi H section, what it looks like, and just to give viewers an inside look at, when somebody's moved from accommodation that is not ideal, the kind of structures that they are brought to by the Human Settlements Department. Back to you in Johannesburg.